Hello, everyone. My name is David Dobson, and I'm the Global Industry Director for Consumer Industries at Intel. I've worked for over 30 years helping customers with their digital transformation journeys and with vendors on providing solutions. As we move forward towards a new post-COVID world, retailers are facing many challenges, including the changing expectations of their shoppers. Retailers recognize that a significant number of those shoppers have grown to like the simplicity and convenience of online purchasing, and indications are that they'll continue to grow for products and services that shoppers need to purchase. For this group of shoppers, it is all about making the journey and the purchase as frictionless as possible. A second trend among shoppers are those that want to see the products they buy and the retailers that they purchase from address their concerns around sustainability. In fact, we've found that 57% of consumers are willing to change their purchasing habits to reduce environmental impact. These shoppers will change the product that they select, the places that they visit, all based on how sustainable they are. Finally, we are seeing shoppers want to come back to the store as they want to see and touch the product, or they want to make the shopping experience a more social experience with friends and family. The challenge for retailers is to respond to these changing shopper expectations, given the headwinds facing all businesses today. I'm delighted to introduce our partners, Ombori, Patha AR, and Incom, who will share with you their solutions for retailers. The solutions allow retailers to digitally transform their stores, allowing them to create memorable customer experiences, to streamline their omnichannel operations, and provide insights on customers' and employees' in-store activities. I hope you enjoy this webinar, which is part of the webinar series sponsored by Intel and Microsoft.
Thank you, David, for setting the scene for this webinar titled Digital Transformation for Retail. Hello, I'm Milan Duda. I'm the Global Alliance Manager at Ombori, responsible for managing our strategic alliance with Intel and Microsoft. So today we have a great lineup of speakers for you. So David Dobson from Intel, who's already set the scene. You'll hear a little bit more from David at the end. We have Oscar Jakobsen, who is Chief Platform Officer at Ombori. Previously spent 9 years at H&M heading up their innovation department. So really great to have Oscar on board with Ombori. Charlie Lagovic from Microsoft. So Charlie heads up the Azure Digital Twins program, and he's based out of Redmond. And in recent years, Charlie has been a frequent speaker and leader for driving a standardized ecosystem approach in retail and physical spaces. Again, Charlie, welcome. George Shaw, founder and CEO at Patha AI. So George is an accomplished industry veteran and a true innovator in the field of spatial intelligence, machine learning, and AI. Again, George, welcome. And Thomas Lostergaard, Managing Director at Incom Tomra. So Thomas has a background in computer science, and he has worked for Incom Tomra for the whole of his career. Welcome, Thomas. So we have an exciting agenda lined up for you. So as I said, David set the scene with the introduction highlighting what today's consumers expect and some of the challenges retailers are facing. Oscar Jakobsen will then dive a little deeper into the retail challenges and the connected store experience. This is then going to be followed by Microsoft and Charlie Lagovic, who's going to talk about how Ombori and Microsoft integrations is helping retailers overcome the obstacles in creating real-time digital experiences. And then George Shaw from Patha will talk about how Patha's spatial intelligence AI platform, along with Ombori Grid Solutions, accelerate business outcomes. And then Thomas Lostergaard from Incom Tomra will talk about sustainability solutions and a case study that we jointly worked on and delivered for Etihad Airways. And then we're going to finish with a summary again from David Dobson of Intel, and we're going to leave you with contact details for follow-up questions and further engagement. So over to Oscar Jakobsen, Chief Platform Officer at Ombori.
Thank you, Milan. So glad to be here today. Retail is changing faster than ever, and the retailers need to adapt to this new environment. Survival is not for the biggest, but maybe for the most adaptable and most flexible. Any retailer today needs to combine the benefits of digital and physical to stay relevant. This goes to both for formal physical players as well as newer online players. Talking to retailers today, I often come down to three main topics: reducing friction, exciting your customers, and streamline your store operations. Customers expect things to be coherent, an omni experience. Your brand and your price and your products, they all need to be the same. You need to include and involve the digital in the store and build on that physical experience to create an online value. Customers expect a friction-free, personal and relevant experience. You can see this in many different shapes, looking at retailers, how they try to adapt. Often they try to adapt with a smaller store formats, maybe a pop-up store, a showroom store, concept stores. IKEA, for example, they open up planning stores in city locations. Walmart open up city hub stores. Amazon open up the Amazon Go, and you can see big malls having store locations purely for pop-ups that only are there for like 3 months. Smaller formats might be a good way to get a better location or more locations, or lower your square meter cost for your locations. It's also a way for a physical player, for an online player, to be physical, to actually be having that footprint on the high street. All of this driving the digitalization, and usually the retailer starts simple by building on what they already have, like building on an ERP or a POS system or an e-com. And they then get stuck in this customization on that platform. If they're not going that route, they go down the standard solution route, buying different kind of standard solutions, which then gives them a faster time to market, but in the end gives them the problem of integrating all these different one-off players to making sure that everything is connected. The store is important still going forward. It's less of a transacting place, but still important from a transacting point of view. And it's becoming more and more on where you are building your brand. This is where you are marketing. Could be like a pickup location, a staff interaction place. This is where you can grow your purpose and your why, your company why, with your customers. This is where you engage your customer and have them share that to their friends. I mean, your customers are your best marketing department. To do this in a good way, you also need to empower your store staff. Give them the relevant tools and give them the information they need. Make them put the time on value-added things, not things that can be self-service or automated. If you get 30 seconds with a customer, do you want them to be used by saying like that's €10.50? Or do you want a store staff to actually interact with that customer and tell them about your new sustainability collection?
Thanks, Oscar. Very insightful. So look, let me show you an example of how we can digitally transform retail. And this example illustrates a smart fitting room and order pickup using Ombori signals.
The first thing that I want to focus on in this episode is the new endless aisle kiosk. And this can be used in a lot of different configurations, and I will show you a couple of them right now. First of all, notice what happens when I walk in front of it. The screen flashes. And the purpose of this is that we want to try to grab the attention of people as they walk past the kiosk, to let them see that this is not your ordinary touchscreen. This is something special, and it is there to help them. So let's take it for a spin. I'm a big fan of the USB lanyard, so I will be adding this to my shopping bag. Now, as you know, or the people that know me knows, I'm also a really big fan of coffee. So I wanted to have this Ombori coffee mug. There's only one problem. There's only one on the shelf, but actually I want to buy 5 of these. Let's find out if there is more in stock in the back, shall we? So I'm scanning this. The mug pops up. I see that it is available. I add it to my shopping bag, and now I open my cart. In here now I have the USB lanyard and the mug, and I can easily increase the number of mugs in my order. Now I press continue, and my order is placed. And I have the reference number A49. It tells me to collect my items at the pickup point. I want to do some other things while I wait, in fact. So I'm just going to scan this QR code to open up the ticket on my phone, and I can see that I have position A49 and there are 5 orders ahead of me and approximately 4 minutes wait. Let's take a look at what this looks like from the employee perspective when they are picking these orders. Look at that, A49 is there. Let's call it. And as this order was now completed, I even get a notification on my phone, and my mobile ticket now looks like this. And I can even see on the big screen that it is A49 that is ready for pickup. There's one more thing which is super interesting to look at. A QR code, lo and behold. Would you mind tapping it, please? Here it says scan QR code to use phone instead. Let's try that. What happened now is that Fredrik actually moved the whole shopping cart and the whole browsing session from the kiosk to his phone. And the cart is here and he can make changes to it and it will propagate to all of the screens. To really see the power of using the phone instead of the kiosk, you should probably go shopping for a vest. I wonder if that's your size.
Sadly not.
Sadly not. How can we do?
Let's scan and check and see if it's available. Oh, they have XL.
Amazing. And what happens now if you place an order?
Let's see.
Nice. So you have an order number A176 and we're back to the same flow we had on the kiosk earlier. Let's head to the fitting room.
Let's.
Ah, look at that.
Ah, nice.
So this screen used RFID to see what shoes you brought with you to the fitting room. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I see all the colors that they have.
Very nice. So from here, you would be able to place an order just like from the kiosk or the mobile, but instead of getting it brought to the pickup point, it would be brought to the fitting room. And I do think that concludes what we wanted to show you today. I hope you are just as excited as we are about all of the possibilities to improve the customer journey and empower the employees with the Ombori Grid.
Ombori Grid is the market-leading store digitalization platform. Creating that connected store experience, it makes it easy to develop new solutions and connect things like sensors, cameras, screens, and handheld device, like a store staff mobile phone or a customer mobile phone. All to create that digital interfaces and touchpoint that interacts with the physical environments real time. There is a marketplace with ready-to-use solution that only requires a click and 5 minutes of configurations. Then when deployed, it is connected to the grid and all of those benefits. Some of the benefits are one source for integrations to your backbone system or to your APIs, one source for data and analytics. So when you have created that first solutions and integrations, you can then leverage that for all solutions that comes afterwards. So if you start off with an endless aisle and having that product integration, you can then use the same product integration for a fitting room solution, a shop the look screen, or a signage solution. This helps creating that coherent, relevant, and personal experience throughout your store with any digital touchpoints. You can also benefit from the ease of development and deployment to test new solutions, to get customer insights and reiterate so you get the perfect solution for your needs and your customers. Then, when you've proven your case, tested it with customers, you can then scale it in minutes. This is something that many retailers really want to do. They're not really sure what they need. They start off with a standard solution, trying that, testing different standard solutions, seeing what is the best way to help their customers and increase the sales or increase the NPS or whatever it is that their customer focus is. They can then test it on real customers in a real environment and then scale when they've proven the case. We have many pre-built solutions for omnichannel retails, for customer experience and visitor management. And we keep developing and improving them all the time. And we also improving and adding new solutions all the time. But we also have the best partners. Partner solutions for like heat mapping and augmented reality mirrors that are integrated into Ombori Grid. So if you are doing that one integration, or you want that one data point or one source for analytics, you utilize the Ombori Grid as the platform and then integrate the partner solutions and use them as well. It's just as easy as using any onboarding solutions. So with our platforms, you can create that connected digital experience throughout your retail stores. Thank you. Over to you, Milan.
Thank you, Oscar. Fantastic insights, vision, and solutions for retailers to tackle those challenges head on. Here is an example of how Ombori has helped Eco Grocery in Sweden create a unique store that really stands out.
Let's check out the week's offer. Scroll. Oh yeah, look. That's cool. Arriva. Ah, mira. Hagamos. Dale.
Are you ready to take a selfie?
Ja.
3, 2,
Vet du?
1. Look up at the camera.
It takes...
Which poster do you prefer?
3.
Great poster. Please scan the QR code to get your selfie on WhatsApp.
Quédate ahí.
Mira.
Qué bueno. Espérate.
¿Qué tomamos de eso?
A15. Nu är det din tur.
Solo bien. Podemos tomar... Look, we can... This one? Yeah, this we could try. Scan it. Super.
Vamos, dai.
This one. Det är den här. Eller? No. It's better Italian. This one. No, mejor esta, ¿no? You can pasta with salchicha. We get a free coffee. That's great. Hey. Vamos a coger. Esa. Se ve que no es receta. Coge la receta. Ah, look. Next time we can do home delivery. Great, next time, no?
Yes. Ombori can't bring these solutions to market on our own, so we've built out a solid partner ecosystem that we work with. And I'd like to now hand over to Microsoft and Charlie Lagovic to talk about how our partnership and integrations help overcome the obstacles for creating real-time digital experiences. Over to you, Charlie.
Thank you so much, Milan. Really excited about this partnership and also this webinar. And I think what you are providing from the Ombori side here with Ombori Grid is a true innovation that helps our customers simplify their IoT journey to monetize digital signals from any space. And by having a standardized hardware platform that Intel provides into this is also one of the key blockers that we see when customers really want to embrace digital platforms, is that it usually takes time and you have a very complicated setup of hardware. And Intel, together with this partnership, is really enabling a completely new experience that is much quicker and really easy to get started with. And still, you could get some really advanced insights from all of this data by both the experience from Patar AI and also from Tomra, that is really driving a new, enabling, I would say, really new customer experiences with their solution as well. So really excited to see how all of this comes together, and is very aligned with Microsoft's ambition to build these new digital platforms through the digital twin service into how you drive a data-driven approach for any physical space. So really excited to see what this partnership is going to bring next, and very much look forward to follow up on any of these conversations. So over to you, Milan.
Great, thank you, Charlie. So now I want to hand over to Pather and George Shaw. So Pather are a strategic partner to Ombori in the spatial intelligence space. And Pather's AI-powered spatial intelligence platform uses anonymous location data to derive actionable real-time insights for operations and marketing. Over to George.
Thanks, Milan. It's great to be here with Ombori and these amazing partners today. Hi, I'm George, founder and CEO of Pather. We're excited to work alongside Ombori to deliver real-time spatial intelligence insights that help ICA increase their store performance and reduce costs at their stores. Pather delivers a spatial intelligence solution that integrates with ICA's existing camera infrastructure and Ombori Grid devices to measure how shoppers move and interact inside ICA stores and connect those insights to business decisions that drive growth for their stores. People to us are dots moving around a floor plan, and as it turns out, you can learn a lot from a dot. At Pather, we observe people anonymously, creating dots on a floor plan, and then we use machine learning to derive business value from those dots for our customers. So let's take a look at some of the use cases that we've deployed to ICA stores. One of the areas we measure is group size at the entrance. Let's say a family of 4 enters the store and conducts a single transaction. That should read as 100% conversion, not 25% conversion like it would with a traditional traffic counter. We also deliver analytics on checkout wait times. By knowing which day and time the checkouts are the most busy, ICA management can guide staffing to best serve customers and balance staffing with a fantastic customer experience. Our insights also help inform their merchandising teams on how effective product placements are within their impulse buy areas near the checkouts. So how do we actually make this happen? Well, it takes an ecosystem of partners. We run our analytics at the edge using Microsoft Azure IoT Edge and Intel Xeon CPUs. From there, we deliver our robust analytics to ICA store owners through interactive dashboards built with Microsoft Power BI, all within the Ombori Grid platform. It's an exciting time to work with Ombori and ICA to deliver real-time spatial intelligence insights that deliver massive business value to their chain of grocery stores. I'm George, founder and CEO of Pather. Back to you, Milan.
So now I want to introduce you to Incom Tomra. Incom Tomra is a strategic partner for Ombori that has helped us build out some really innovative sustainability solutions. So, Thomas, over to you.
Thank you very much, Milan. Incom Tomra is a joint venture by a Chinese company Incom Recycle and a Norwegian company Tomra Systems. Incom is the largest operator and supplier of smart municipality recycling solutions in China, and Tomra is a technology company which leads the way in sensor-based solutions for optimal resource productivity. Incom Tomra is based in Xiamen and in Beijing, and we produce and deliver reverse vending machines. Reverse vending machines are used to collect used beverage containers for recycling. And used beverage containers is a highly recyclable commodity, but it's one of the most littered items in our society today. Too many containers are ending up in landfill, waterways, and oceans instead of being disposed of properly and recycled. There's more than 1.4 trillion beverage containers consumed every year, and more than 1 million bottles sold every minute. But only 3% of the world's plastic production is actually being reused and recycled in the same or similar type of product. So we believe that our products and services is a big part of solving the world's challenges. At Incom Tomra, we're all about getting people engaged and involved in acting sustainably. Our reverse vending machines incentivize consumers for their sustainable behavior and collect high quality material in what we call a clean loop. This means that used beverage containers collected by our machines can be recycled into new beverage packaging, realizing a real circular economy for this important material stream. Incom Tomra and Ombori connected through our distributor in the Middle East. We met online to discuss an opportunity for Etihad Airways, which was supposed to be demonstrated at the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week just some months later. When we explored each other's products and services, our collection technology and Ombori's way of connecting with consumers in the retail space, we found out that we complement each other really nicely. Working together, I believe that we can open exciting new opportunities for businesses that want to reward their consumers for their sustainable behavior. Working together with Ombori has been really exciting and really refreshing. But don't take my word for it. Have a look at the video Ombori made at the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week and see the solution and how it works.
What an insightful overview from Ombori, Pather AI, and Incom, who describe some great ways that you can help retailers meet the needs of changing consumer expectations. I encourage you to visit the Ombori website to discover more about how Ombori and its partner ecosystem can help you create innovative digital retail experiences in physical retail locations. On behalf of both Microsoft and Intel, I'd like to thank both companies for presenting on the webinar today, and we look forward to working with you on future customer engagements.